unless parents practice Islam, there's no way they can get the message down to their children. And I always take this example, make this example of saying, it doesn't matter how many times you give lectures to children about the importance of the 5 daily prayers, or how many lectures they hear about it in the masjid or in the school or whatever. Unless they see their parents at home practicing those 5 prayers, all this will be wasted. Also, about moral values, it doesn't matter how, for example, you give lectures about not lying, if a child will see his parent lying, all those lectures will be useless. So the role model for the parents is very important in conveying the message to the children. However, with all the effort that the family can do, it is a very difficult task. If you would just close your doors, keep your children at home, and try to do this task on your own, this task is almost impossible. You will have to work with the community. And here comes the role of the Islamic Studies, the role of the masjid, in helping us carrying out our duties towards our children. The Islamic Center provides the environment that builds the Islamic community. The Islamic Center provides the environment that enables us to strengthen our own faith and gain the knowledge that we need to be good parents, to be role models for our children. And of course, the Islamic Center provides means of Islamic education. Alhamdulillah, this Islamic Center, way back 25 years ago, the weekend school was established, Sunday school, and many generations of children went through that school, including my own. And alhamdulillah, many of them are good practicing Muslims these days. And 15 years ago, we started a full-time Islamic school. And I will come back to a full-time Islamic school because this is the occasion why I talk about Islamic education today. And about a few years ago, maybe about 5 or so, I'm not sure how many, we started Dar Quran, where children can learn how to read, how to understand, and how to memorize. All these opportunities are available to us. That brings me back now to the full-time school that was established about 15 years ago. Actually, it is in 16th year this year. The full-time Islamic school, which we call the Greater Lansing Islamic School, is a school where children learn the general education subjects that they would have learned in the regular school, whether public or private. And in addition to those, they learn about Islam. So the school day in Islamic school, which starts about 8:15 and runs until almost 4 o'clock, has 8 class periods. 5 of them are dedicated to general education of language arts, math, social studies, and science. And 3 are dedicated to Islamic subjects. These are Quran, Islamic Studies, and Arabic language, the language of Quran. In the Quran, they learn about reading the Quran, about pronouncing and memorizing. And in Islamic Studies, they learn about all other aspects of Islamic education. And in the middle of the day, they pray Zuhr in Jama'ah, starting I believe from 2nd grade or so. And all kinds of activities that goes around that. The Islamic school, if you ask yourself why full-time Islamic school? Why should I put my children in full-time Islamic school? I would say that Islamic school provides an environment where they can learn and live Islam. The homogeneous culture and the values in the Islamic school create social and emotional stability, which celebrates learning in general. It develops a sense of the Islamic identity, and of course it provides the Islamic knowledge. Are there concerns? Of course, many people have concerns about this idea of a full-time Islamic school. Like, for example, wouldn't sending our children to an Islamic school isolate them from society? And the answer actually is no, because even if your child goes to a full-time Islamic school, your child is exposed to the society by different means. First, the curriculum. As I said, they do study the curriculum, which is the same curriculum taught in other schools, the same standards in the state of Michigan, and also specifically the curriculum of the East Lansing School District. are exposed to the society through TV and the media, through the neighbors, through extracurricular activity like sports activities and so on, and even in the school itself, through non-Muslim teachers who are teaching in the school. And one important aspect about this issue of isolation, concern that some parents have, if my child is in the school 6, 7, 8 years and then will transfer to public school, I'm worried about how the child, he or she, is going to adapt. And one thing really about human beings in general, and children in particular, is their adaptability. They really can very quickly adapt to the environment. And if you go to, there are some children that sometimes come from overseas, completely different culture, sometimes even they don't speak the English language, and you put them in the school and after 6 months, you wouldn't even recognize that those 6 months ago were coming from a completely different environment. And in fact, our track record, our children who were in our school and then went to move on to other public schools, they have been performing excellent both socially and academically. And of course, the idea of a full-time religious school is not an invention of us. All other religious groups in this country who recognize the needs to have their values taught to their children, Catholic schools, Jewish schools, and so on. So it's not something that's kind of unique to us. Another question, wouldn't our children suffer an educational loss by attending an Islamic school? Maybe because of all these other subjects that we have to be taught. And let me tell you that I will be the first to say that I wouldn't put my child in Islamic school if that would come at the expense of other educational needs. But the fact is, or what I believe, is that most of the children in our school are performing academically, at least at the same level you would have performed at in other schools. That, of course, has to do with the curriculum that we're adopting, the certified teachers that we have, and the environment that's provided in the school. What about facilities? Well, there's no question. Our school does not have the same level of facilities that we do have in most of the public schools in our area. However, we have been improving a lot lately, especially after adding the second floor. This year, we have added a science lab, added a new library, a renovated computer lab. If you go and visit the school now, you will see a lot of improvement that has happened in that area. And finally, isn't tuition a financial burden? Why would I put my child in this school if I can put him for free in public schools? And of course, it is a financial sacrifice that you have to go through. But remember, لَن تَنَالُوا الْبِرَّ حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ. You will not achieve success until you spend from what you like, not to spend from the extra money, when you spend from what you like. And keeping that in mind, in this school, we have been trying, alhamdulillah, our best to make this tuition as low as it could be. It is the only Islamic school I'm aware of where tuition actually is income-based, grows up with the income of the family. In addition, we do offer scholarships and we offer financial aid opportunities. So, for example, the school this year is going to offer scholarships. We are going to offer Dr. Abdul and Halima Majid Mir scholarship, Dr. Muhammad Hassan and the family scholarship, Hamid al-Husseini scholarship, and some other scholarships as well. Those scholarships give full right for students to cover complete tuition of a student attending the school. There are academic performance requirements and there are limits on the family income. The important thing, that the application form is outside, that the deadline is this Monday, Monday the 25th. So if you would like to act quickly, if you'd like to apply. We also have an application for financial aid that's only for needy families with dire need, and it's only based on need, and those applications are also outside. Again, the deadline for those is the 25th of April, this Monday. Even though the deadline for registration is the 6th of May, but for those applications it is counted. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله العظيم.